Now that everybody got their Victory Lap Monday, I'm going to do this on a Tuesday. Nothing wrong with doing this on a Tuesday. And besides, we got a bye week coming up anyways, so what the heck, right? What's up, everybody? Jamerus58 Gilliam here, coming at you with a Victory Lap video. Good show by the Atlanta Falcons, taking care of business at home against the Washington Commanders. 34-7 victory, as the Commanders, with or without JD5, were favored to win. So I don't want to hear no excuses, because was going to win with Marcus Mariota in their eyes. So GG's to the Atlanta Falcons. Let's talk about defense. Defensively, we came up with an interception, 2 sacks, forced some 3-and-outs, and kudos to the group coming up with a scoreless first quarter. Shout out to Zach Harrison, who came up with 5 tackles, 2.5 sacks, and a forced fumble. Number 96 showed up that day, and I was real giddy about that. Here's another fun fact about the Atlanta defense: 4 straight weeks bringing down an opposing quarterback. 4 straight games. And that is the end of the first quarter of the season. The Falcons are now 2-2. And the defense there's still more room to improve on the defensive side of the ball. And I'll explain that in another video. Let's talk about the offense. I want to talk specifically about Kyle Pitts, because in my recent logistics videos, I said red zone opportunities involve Kyle Pitts. Now, Kyle Pitts caught every pass that was targeted to him, 5 out of 5, for 70 yards and a touchdown. That touchdown reception that he picked up came with a red zone opportunity. I'm expecting to see more of that in the later seasons. And I'm going to say it again, I expect more of that in the later seasons. Get Kyle Pitts involved some more in red zone opportunities, and then we'll see better results. We see more results coming out with a win, no matter who we face. And shout out to Bradley Pinion. Why shout out to Bradley Pinion? Well, the offense did so good that Bradley Pinion only punted twice the entire game. Yes, let that sink in. And Parker Romo made all of his kicks, but Bradley Pinion only punted the ball away twice. That's it. Them extra drives came from, although Michael Penix Jr. threw an interception, he did a phenomenal job putting together a scoring drive, a passing TD, over 300 yards passing, and he showed signs of improvements. But Bradley Pinion, I'm going to say it again, I can't get enough of saying that. Bradley Pinion, the entire game, only punted the ball away twice. The less time you see your punter shows that the offense is improving. It shows that the offense are clicking. It shows that the offense could find a way into scoring range. Not just dependent on Parker Romo, but finding our way into the end zone. Keep this up, and I'll come back to you in a later video reflecting for this bye week. 58 out.